Good morning to everyone. This is your man, Celebrity Man T. Boston. Bam, bam, bam. I am the next big hit. Call him up. Good morning. It's a Saturday morning. It's a Saturday morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a Saturday morning. We're a week away from the hottest show that ever hit the South, the Barbecue Festival in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, good morning, everybody. Wake up. I finally got some time on a Saturday to come visit people who have never watched my show. This is the hottest show on Facebook. It's going down. And we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to tell you this morning about just over an old chicken sandwich. It's amazing how one chicken sandwich is going to change your whole thought about life. And let me get with you. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right with you. Okay, here we go. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. How y'all doing? DJ Collins, good morning. This is your man, Celebrity Man T. Boston. I want everybody to go vote for me. It's going to be a competition coming out. They nominated me, so please go vote for me. Everybody that's in the race with me, I appreciate you for being in the race with me because we all winners through Christ. And not just one of us winner. If you got nominated, you're a winner. Or if you didn't get nominated, you're a winner. But listen, I am the next big hit. We're a week away from the hottest show, the Barbecue Festival in Nashville. I want to take somebody to Nashville. I want to send somebody to Nashville with me. Congratulations to all the people that wanted to. DJ, good morning. I want to bring you live this morning, DJ, and talk to you a little bit. Everybody this morning that's want to go to the 6th Annual Old School Barbecue Festival in Nashville, Tennessee, don't forget, it's going to be down. We got Confunction. We got Andrew Winbush. We got Leonard Williams. I'll Be Sure Comments. Rue Bars. He Ain't Twin. 6ix9ine Bars. And my man, Mr. C. Casper. I will be doing my thing up there. I don't have enough chicken sandwich. Okay, listen. So this chicken sandwich is causing our black community to fall apart. We don't see it. We don't see it. Hold on. We as a community, I've been doing my study for the last 2 days. The new generation sees it as a funny big thing to stand in line for $3. So I got the chicken sandwich and I wasn't happy with it. It's just a regular chicken sandwich. The bread is salty. The bread says black folks, we like buttery stuff. Cause I know when we go out to seafood places, we like butter and garlic and all that. But the bread just soft. The chicken sandwich, I ain't knocking it because they hustle. I went and bought 2 of them. I gave one away because I wasn't pleased with the sandwich I had. The butter, the only difference is that bread is so soft. And that bread is so soft with the little butter on it. And you put the little chicken on it. I can't eat spicy stuff. So I got the plain. So that was probably why my problem was. Everybody else was getting spicy mustard and all that. But listen, the bigger picture is we stand in line. And I'm not racist this morning. I'm not racist. But everybody listen to me. Share this message this morning. We get an image. The devil make the image look real good. The devil. Look where I'm going with this morning, y'all. The devil make an image look real good. There's a white lady who owns Chick-fil-A. But then they use a black lady in the commercial to draw us in because they feel like we like chicken, red, whites, and beans, and potato salad, and slaw. They think that's about our community. So, y'all, we got to wake up. We got to stop letting them use us to their advantage. And it wasn't good, Kevin, like I said. But, Kevin, look where I'm going with it. I'm going to a bigger level with this chicken sandwich. Just off a chicken sandwich, I'm going to a bigger level. I want everybody's thoughts about it. But listen, they put a black lady on TV in Louisiana. Then behind closed door, the white lady laughed and said, yeah, y'all make me all this money. But she didn't get a black lady a raise. During this whole promotion, she took the black lady and set the black lady up for success. Okay, that's one mistake. Then we got people fighting. If y'all just go on Instagram, Facebook, people are actually fighting over this chicken sandwich. Take black folks. I'm just saying, I ain't seen no white folks. I seen black folks gang and fighting in a restaurant. You willing to go to jail, make bond, lose your life over a chicken sandwich? It's not that serious. First of all, you got to know who you are. Which yourself, a chicken sandwich make you act like that, you modest to nothing anyway. You know, You gotta realize a piece of chicken, so that lady black folk know it's ignorance, it's foolish. We acting ignorant and foolish. Let's have some class. Go to the store, buy your own chicken sandwich, make your own chicken sandwich. There's some fried chicken breast with some buttery bread. I'm not no hater, but at the same time, we gotta learn how to do stuff decent order. And the people in the store, Popeyes don't make so much money in these 2 days that they got chicken filet to come out with a sandwich. And it's amazing how they just use come in our community. If you realize all the Popeyes are in the most of the black, poor communities, if you really look at it, and dynamic. You don't see none out all the way deep in Harrison, Tennessee. You don't see none deep out all the way done with it. You got to realize when you go to Atlanta, when you go to Vegas and California, you don't never see no Popeyes out in the suburbs. But in the matter of the black community, how you can just get our money. We barely making it anyway. We barely just got a check this Friday. But then you put something on TV, think we getting a deal, a chicken sandwich for $3. That's no deal. When you really look at it, bread come down a dozen. The chicken you paid little enough for paying $3. You can go to the United Grocers or Addison and get some chicken, some bread and chicken breast, less than $3. You got to do your work now. What's up, Ted? I see all these food critics coming on my live this morning, and that's good because we need to learn. We're going to support the white man. And I'm not racist. Look at me. Look what I'm saying. But my brothers and sisters got a restaurant, and y'all won't make the line out the door. But soon somebody put a $3 sandwich up thinking you get something for nothing. Baby, you ain't getting nothing for nothing. You really losing. Bread ain't nothing but like 15 cents a piece of bread. If you buy a wholesale and bulk, piece of chicken ain't that much. You think you're getting a deal, but you ain't. It's just some promotion they ran. Marie Mark, good morning. I want to talk on this because I think it's bigger than what we all think it is. That nation is coming to our black. White folks has set us, white folks up here. And I'm just upset. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not racist, so don't go back and say he racist over there. I'm just looking at the bigger picture. When my black folks be in line and get their own restaurant, we don't want to support each other. We don't want to support, we want to talk about each other. But soon as a Caucasian person with a little money use a black woman as the front, it goes wow. And I'm not mad, I'm not no hater. So nobody, I don't want nobody to sit on and say, well, Tony Boss said it. No, Tony Boss just talking facts this morning. Because my people out there lying, fighting over this sandwich. So then when they get killed, will Popeyes pay for your burial? You know what this young man said? This young man, he younger than me, and he said support black business like y'all support Popeyes. That got to be a hurting on this young man this morning. This young man got a business. And I supported this man business before. This man right here got a business, and it got to be hurt to any business owner, any young black business owner. It's hurting this morning. You should be hurting because you're going to run and support Popeyes or chicken filet. But then my little young brother and sister trying to get out the gang or trying to stop selling drugs or trying to raise his family. What are they trying to do? Or trying to raise his mom and grandmama, got a business, but y'all won't support them. But y'all go ahead and support everybody else. Come on now, somebody. It's not making no sense. You're blessing the wrong people. You talking about you a blessing to be a blessing. Bless the ones who really need it. They already got it. They already got it. They already got it. They already got it. I'm just upset this morning because I watched another video of a young man got so mad at the sandwich. His little crazy self done ran up in the window of Popeyes and got to fighting. He ran through the drive-through window. Go to YouTube. He ran through the drive-through window and got to fighting with the cashier. She's just a cashier. Making $8 an hour, working them like slaves. I think it's high-class slavery. You got to have 150 sandwiches out in 30 minutes. But I ain't making them about $8.50. And now one person that works at Popeyes is getting a raise this morning or getting a bonus on their check. All they do is just push the sandwiches out the door. I seen a young man yesterday, I ain't gonna call no name, he worked at Popeyes, he worked so hard. They got one guy taking the bread, taking the butter, sliding like that, flipping it over. I would've got a sandwich, y'all. I watched this with my own eyes. Young man probably making $8, $9 an hour. But you want him to get 150 sandwich out in production time. This is not a production job. It ain't no but a piece of chicken. And truth be the matter is, who said it's a grade A? It can't be a grade A piece of chicken because y'all pushing so many out and so many times and so many out. Y'all need to do y'all homework. Yeah, yeah, I know everybody was big about that vaping thing. They're big about that vaping thing, but now if you look at the study, that vaping thing is making everybody sick. They doing a study of people in the hospital, getting rushed to the hospital because that vape is getting down in their skin and messing their whole organs and stuff up. Y'all need to do your homework. So I'm going back by Popeyes today, y'all. And the way I feel, I want to shut Popeyes down. I just want to buy all the sandwiches and don't need to eat them. Just to let them know my people need to wake up. This stuff is true, y'all. It's hurting my community. And if anything hurt my community, I get offended about it. Somebody needs to stand up and say something about it. Now look, out of all this money that Popeye is getting off this chicken sandwich, now all this money, do you think they're going to support the black community, Little League football team, Little League basketball team, get back to your local churches? No, they not. So then when I go to Popeyes and say, hey, can I get a donation for my football team? You think they're going to give me a donation? They're going to look at me like I'm crazy. But you want me to buy the sandwich? Yeah, I bought the sandwich. On Highway 58 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I caused a problem, and then when I went in there too, the lady said, Tony, here you go. I'm just keeping facts, keeping it real. And all this money we making these people made billions of dollars in 2 or 3 days off a little chicken sandwich. Lord, why is I mad at? And I just went because the hype was so big. Anything somebody keep talking about, you're going to try to look at it because you don't want to be a hater. I'm not a hater. I just wanted to look and see what it was. And it was cut out to be nothing. So I went down a place called Broad Street in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and got me some chicken strips. The young lady will tell you. They don't even work together. So it's crazy. And they're not gonna get, like you said, they're not gonna get the workers no money. But we sit here, raising sin about a chicken sandwich. Now look, y'all will go for a chicken sandwich, but the Lord is free. God is free. Prayer is free. And you won't get on your knees and pray and thank God for waking you up in the morning, for starting you on your way. But you will get up, not praying, not thanking God, not blessing your kids for a chicken sandwich. What his word has came to. What his word has came to. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Prayer is free, y'all. Prayer, it don't cost to pray. It don't cost to pray. It don't cost to pray. Yeah, what's the problem is? Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Yeah, I wanted to chime in because this was just a marketing strategy, and even though Popeyes would never be anything close, remotely close to Chick-fil-A as far as taste or quality is concerned, by taking a jab because they know in our psychology, everybody like has their own type of brand. It's like if Tide were to come out and say something about Gain, everybody would go out and flock and buy Gain, and Tide would be like, oh no, Tide is better than Gain. But I think like the funny thing is that all of the people, and the crazy thing is I've seen a lot of young people go out and just participate in the hype about this. And when I see things about, you know, Avondale Center is not open, and I don't see lines of people coming down to city council to ask why Avondale Center is not open. I don't see lines of people down at city council asking why the grocery store in East Chattanooga is not open. We need a grocery store in East Chattanooga. If you look at like just the health, because I had someone to bring me a sandwich, I didn't buy one. And I took a bite into it, and it tastes like you're taking a bite of salt. It's extremely salty. When I looked at the salt content, it's like 1,600 milligrams of salt, which is over your daily value of sodium. We got hypertension, high blood pressure. We have strokes and all sorts of kind of heart problems in the African American community. And what we're not even seeing is that what we're participating in just with one sandwich, 9 times out of 10 is going to exacerbate our probability of having a stroke or of having a heart attack. To me, it's just insane. And I saw Brother Kevin McKenzie talking about stand in line like this to go and vote. To me, it's just insane how people will trigger a behavior in our people for the dumbest stuff, whether it's shoes, whether it's food, whether it's clothes. And I have even participated in this when it has come to voting. I don't want to hear that voting stuff. And then I educated myself, and I became educated about how that influences what goes on in my community. The reason why you don't see Popeyes in other Black communities in certain spaces is because the Black people won't allow it. They want to have a grocery store. Hello, somebody. They want a grocery store, Tony. They don't want no Popeyes. You could. I just came back from Atlanta last night, and you can go just about in any African American community in Atlanta, and there's a grocery store. And we're living in Chattanooga, where the average person, especially if they don't have a car, they're having to a grocery store. We got to get our priorities straight, and then in particular, I got a cousin that sells plates. I see so many people on here that sells plates. We got Terrence Locke who caters. We got Red Mama who caters. Like, it's so many people out there who cater and who put out good quality food. Good quality food where you can actually go shake the hand of that businessman or businesswoman and get a good quality plate from them, minus the macaroni. Get a good quality plate from them, and that money is going back into your community. It's just, to me, the whole thing is just, it's just another hype that folks, I think these marketing people understand that people just want to be in the in crowd of something that's happening. But I don't think like we ever ask ourselves, is it really truly for our benefit?
Right. And not because y'all, but I got a problem with that they working these black folks. It's like high class slavery. That they demand these black folks to work there. Ain't no but black folks working in there. I seen a little white girl at the cash register. She went back there making the sandwiches. And they pushing out black folks to make these sandwiches, and they're not even gonna give them a raise. That's the problem I got. You working my people like slaves for $8 and $9 an hour, and they didn't get nothing out of it. And so the manager got to stay there all night. If you're working a restaurant, you got to do inventory, and you got to count all the sandwiches that were sold. It's just too much on a black little manager. So what I'm gonna do, Marie, I'm gonna ask them when they give money to my football team.
You let me know what these folks say.
Okay, so Marie, what do you think strategy-wise? Why did they come out with a sandwich and promote it like that for $3? Do you think it's old meat or it's meat they couldn't sell early in the year? Why do you think some of the blacks are running it? And black folks running the chicken anyway. Why do you think it's so hot?
Well, if you kind of look at what happened, there was already kind of some hype around chicken already because Wendy's brought back the spicy nuggets. So there was already kind of like this hype around chicken in the fast food industry because of the spicy nuggets were coming back and people were going crazy about that. But I think part of it also is it's just a psychology. So it's just like if somebody had the millions of dollars to go on television, and what's a perfect example? Let's just say they said, give me an example of something, Tony. Give me an example. So let's say they said Herman's is better than Soul Food Express. Herman's is better than Flamin' Rooster, and and Herman's had maybe a $10 million budget to be able to put that, because there are people who are on both sides of the aisle. So there are people who are patrons of Flamin' Rooster, and then there are people who are patrons of Herman's. And for most people, they're going to be like, well, if they're spending all this money on advertising and they're saying that their food is better than this person's, if nothing else, human curiosity kicks in. Well, I just want to see what it's all about. Okay. And so it's part of it is just psychology. They know that if the moment you come out and say this is better than, most people are going to, even if they're not a supporter of it, it's just the human nature, the curiosity of it. They just want to trigger a human nature that they know is there. And that is, most people want to be in on some sort of hype, right? We've gone through this. We've gone through this like with Bitcoin. You remember when Bitcoin came out? Everybody and their mama was trying to get Bitcoin. We go through these waves in the housing market. Oh, it's the perfect time to buy. It's the perfect time to sell. These cycles are actually, there's a reason why people in business and marketing and advertising do this stuff. And that is, once an industry usually grows cold or it doesn't have a lot of the volume of sales, they need to create a wave. And usually the way to do that is by triggering an individual to buy something. So I'm just saying, like, we see this kind of stuff like all the time. It's just like those fidgets. You remember those little spinner fidgets that the kids have? We went through this as kids with yo-yos, and it's probably been a million fads that we've had in our lifetime alone, right? Because I think the average person, if nothing else, you just don't want to be the kid without the yo-yo.
Right.
So they know how human nature works. We just don't want to be, we don't want to be the one person who gets left out.
But Marie, we barely, as a community, we barely making it. The people just got paid Friday from the city, from Providence. The people got paid for the daycare, child support checks don't came out, and they usually last money. They just feed their kids chicken, but they not feeding them no vegetables. Ain't no green beans with it. You know, we got to get the bigger, like you said, that chicken got so much salt in it. And we got high blood pressure in our community. Some people got diabetes, and we still eating that sandwich, all that butter on that bread. But we're not thinking about that. And then later on, you're going to have heartburn.
Well, cooking is what, well, part of it is, and I hate to say it, part of it is a little bit of a laziness. Cooking, well, I mean, we live in 2019 where if you don't even want to stand over a hot stove, you can get a crock pot, you could get one of those instant pots. So even if you don't want to cook, there are avenues that make it easier for you to cook. I think the thing is that most people don't want the responsibility of having to cook for their family. So the convenience is cheap. You know, I can just drive through a line. I can just shove it in my children's face and tell them to go eat their sandwich, and then I can go do what I do. And but what we don't look at is the health impacts that it has, where our dollars are going, and different things like that. So I just wanted to chime in, and I want to give other people an opportunity to talk to you, Tony. But that's just my take on it. I love my people, and while it's nothing wrong with supporting Chick-fil-A or Popeyes, make sure you support your local entrepreneurs. And when it's time for us to vote, when it's time for us to fight for our community, why we need a grocery store in East Chattanooga, why we need to find out why Avondale Center is still not open for our children and they're in school, please don't hesitate to show up to our city council meetings that happen every Tuesday at 6 o'clock at 1000 Lindsay Street, because I can sure use those people in person to fight for our communities.
Hey, if you get a chicken sandwich, there come. No, I'm just all right, I see you. Right. 3 months, no. Me and her have differences, but she came on apologized to me the other day, and she still, I can't get mad at her because she be so on point. She just, sometimes she don't agree with my topics. I guess sometimes, I mean, this is like her opinion, but she still always come with good thoughts. But this chicken sandwich has caused our people to get to fighting. People been going to jail over chicken sandwich. People have really been brutally beaten. People got warrants taken out on them for the chicken sandwich. That guy that climbed through the window and hit the cashier in the face, the police was called. Guy got warrants for his arrest over a chicken sandwich. So what they gonna charge you with? A theft under 500? Well, they changed the law. It's not theft under 500 no more. It's theft under 1,000. So, but it's just so crazy. You really risk your life over some foolish stuff. Let me bring somebody else on the line this morning. I want to get all y'all opinion because my local black folks was opened up this morning and they line ain't long. They line ain't long. Good morning.
Good morning, TB.
Don't tell me you got a chicken sandwich in your mouth.
Nah, I don't eat that. I don't eat meat no more.
Okay, so tell me what you think about that chicken sandwich.
Oh, I just chimed in because I ain't know it's that serious. So basically, like you just said, people ain't going to jail for fighting no food for real. That's true.
Yeah, that guy jumped in the window last night and hit a girl in the face, and there was a fight out of town. 5 girls got a fight in the Popeyes. Police were called. Yeah, they been going to jail and they been getting. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with chicken sandwich. To be honest to you, that just petty people. You know what I'm saying? People ain't fighting on no food. That's the individual. It's bigger than the chicken sandwich, man. Come on now. Think about it. Chicken sandwich ain't make you do unless they got crack cocaine. Chicken sandwich ain't make you do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the pettiness of people. Like with that same thing, like when they be fighting over them tennis shoes, them Jordans when they come out, man. That's the people, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the Jordans. It ain't got nothing to do with the chicken sandwich. It's the mindset or whatever.
So why do you think? So why do you think they came up with a sandwich and everybody ran to? It's something about that sandwich that make the line all the way down the street. Now, the sandwich is $3 and some change, and it ain't nothing but a sandwich and some mayonnaise on there and some butter with bread. What's so famous about that?
Well, I don't really know about that, but the funny thing about like what the other lady she was saying, people like a lot of people just want to be in the in crowd, like monkey see, monkey do, if that makes sense to you. Like everybody talking about this, you know how I get on, I switch topics. Everybody talking about this JC thing or whatever. That's the end thing to do. So like the chicken thing right now, that's the end thing to do. So people know what I'm saying. They just it's still like they in high school, want to be in the in crowd, grown as hell, but want to be in the in crowd. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. You're right.
Or whatever. So it ain't got nothing to do with chicken sandwich, TB. You smart than that. You know, ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? That's the wave right now.
Well,
You know what
I
I'm
hope
saying?
I hope they get the wave and say Celebrity Hype Man in or June Ben's T-shirt.
But you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say they ain't because you know the tongue's so powerful. We hope they do, but you know a lot of times it's easy. They follow the other ways because they don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you came out with that chicken sandwich, I don't think everybody would been jumping on it. Or if I came out with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that just how it is. But like we get back on Jay-Z too, because that's a big topic. Everybody talking about like, oh he did a deal with the NFL. Half of them Negroes ain't turned out the football game since the boycott been going on. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Half of them ain't turned out the TV. Y'all mad that this man taking money from them, but y'all ain't stop watching NFL game. Period. Or whatever. So like, that's what I said. Weigh the options. Which one a little more dumb? Him getting a check to try to do something, or y'all not even being enough to turn off y'all TV when y'all know, just like everybody still wearing. You get on time like they still wearing this Gucci stuff. Like with black people, seem like with the white people, they can get on TV. I know I'm jumping around, but they can get on TV and say, "Hey, we don't want y'all Negroes in our stuff." They gonna make majority of black people. Oh, I'm gonna go buy it even more. I'm gonna show them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a game. They know what to do. That's marketing. Okay, we get on here and tell them Negroes we don't want them in our stuff. We might lose a little bit, but a lot of people still gonna buy it because they don't want this stuff. I'm still gonna buy it. No, I don't know. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like some childish stuff. You ain't learned yet. That's what I was saying about the whole chicken thing. It's bigger than the chicken thing, man. Just people want to be in the in crowd, man. Monkey see, monkey do.
All right.
That's how I feel.
All right, June Ben. Hey, you got a bid? Hey, tell everybody what kind of business you got.
Man, they just gotta follow me because this thing asked me what I ain't doing. I'm trying to get into the R&B stuff right now. There's a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. TV,
Well,
man. I like what you doing.
now,
You know what I'm talking about? Talk about what you doing. I like what you doing, hype
all
man.
right, June Ben. Take it easy.
All right. Enjoy your day.
That's June Benz. He got a business. He make T-shirts. He do other stuff. The line should be long for him. The line should be real long for him. But now he ain't get no chicken sandwich. Let's bring the next call in, please. I like all these people coming in. Let me bring next call in, please. This thing is serious, y'all. Y'all don't think this thing was just serious. This chicken sandwich has got so powerful. Somebody said they got weed in them. Hey, it must got something in it. Y'all watch that movie Trap with T.I. in it. It must got something in it. But man, so this chicken sandwich, so I want everybody look, and I'm going back by Popeyes today. Because I need to go talk to the management group. I want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to the workers. I want to see how they feel. They working us like dogs, but they're not giving us no raise. This white lady sits here on chicken fillet, but then they got the black lady on TV like she's the CEO. The black lady don't have nothing. She didn't do marketing. She got one simple check to do one taping and it's over. And the white lady just sitting there, yeah, I got the niggas right where I want them. That's foolishness. Let me tell you something, y'all. We got to wake up. We destroying our community with all this foolishness. We're going to support somebody got a big major $1 million business, but my black brother, my black sister got a little mom and pop restaurant over here, and y'all won't knock it out the door. My friend had dollar wings last week. I want to support him. He had a nice crowd, but cars went all the way down the street, y'all. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. So I want everybody to go support their own black businesses and make them some money. I don't care which black business you go to today. Please go support a black business and post it on my Facebook Live because I want to see it because now I'm calling you out. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm telling everybody right now, we running. I'm calling you out. We running. To do this and do that. but you want to go support your own brothers and sisters. That's wild. Good
Hey,
morning. Good morning.
how you doing?
You eating a chicken sandwich?
No, I didn't.
What are you chewing on there?
Do what?
What are you chewing on?
Oh, gum.
Okay, so what do you think about the chicken sandwich?
I think the chicken sandwich, even though I didn't try it, I think it's overrated. Like you said, it's just chicken in a pack. You can do fresh bread if you want to and put butter on it or whatever. But I want the comment for as the black business. We have to understand some of the black business do not have the money to advertise like Popeyes or whatever the commercials on there to promote their
No
products.
excuse. No excuse.
Huh?
No excuse. They can get on Celebrity Hype Man show. They can pay me, and I can. And no, listen. It's a proven factor. It's no excuse no more. You got people like me and people with other podcasts that you can get with us, and you can pay me a little bit, but they don't want to pay me, and I will make sure that people come to your business because we got the business, we got the rate. It's no excuse no more. But you got money
Right.
for everything else. But you got money to sit in line for 5 hours for a $3 chicken sandwich. Come on now, somebody. And I like you as a person because you try to push your business. I talk to you. And by the way, y'all, she got to clean the business. Y'all need to go support her, just like y'all support that chicken sandwich. Y'all need to be calling her to come and clean y'all house. But what do you think? What in your mind really think got us there in the first place? They got the line long. They got people going so crazy over a chicken sandwich.
Because some of us are not leaders. Some of us are followers. Like you said, we want to get in with the crowd and all this and this and doing this and buying all these bundles and stuff like that, and instead of being at PTA meetings where we should be as parents, instead of in the line for a chicken sandwich. I mean, it's not fair to the small business people, but at the same time, we have to learn how to network as well, because that's where it starts at too. If you want your business promoted, word of mouth, advertisement, that's free. Just like you said, you can put it on your show and advertise it for free. So I mean, it's ways of promoting different things, but quit following in and doing what everybody else is doing. Be your own. Be your own self. I understand that it's chicken, but like she said, it's health. It's clogging up your arteries and all this other type stuff. So I mean, cook at home. I don't
Everybody
want to
ain't got
try
no
chicken
woman.
sandwich.
Everybody ain't got no woman to cook at home. Everybody ain't got no man
Everybody
to
what?
cook at home. So everybody ain't have nobody to cook at home. So what all the single people going to chicken Popeye chicken.
Well, they better YouTube it or something. They YouTube everything else. You don't never figure it out.
Hey, it is so serious because people ain't getting attitudes. Black women coming up with bunnies on their head, kids left in the car. Man, I went to Popeye the other day, people actually walking out. And look, it's not only black folks. They got white folks taking lunch breaks. The whole company coming just see what one sandwich is about.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Brandon
it.
Road
Mm-mm.
and Highway 58 was the only two that had sandwiches yesterday. I might go by Brandon Road again today because I just want to talk to people that's there and you think impact. Why they there? I just want to know why they there.
We have a new restaurant. I think it's on Melanie Street, Chatty's. We can go and support her. I haven't been just yet, but I'm on my way.
Well, I supported her. I ate that 3 times in one day. That's crazy. But
Oh,
listen, yeah, they know me. But I did it just to let them know that I support my people no matter who open up Herman's, Havens, Chatty's,
right,
whatever. I'm going to support you.
right.
And we got to stop all that hate between our community. One thing about our community is we hate on each other.
Yeah, it's enough money to be made. It's
But,
enough money to be made for everybody.
but
It
see,
really is.
but you see Chick-fil-A and Popeyes across the street from each other. They didn't hate on each other because maybe behind closed doors, it probably be the same owner anyway.
Right, but you have to look at the customer service when we and it's sad to say when we do support do our black people and help them out. Always we always have an attitude, and I don't understand it. Why do we have an attitude? You know
Y'all
what I'm
got one.
saying? So I don't know, but I'll be there supporting. So thanks.
All right, thank you. Hey, be
All
good.
right, bye.
Yeah, she's been manager of a restaurant, so she know how it feels to be in there doing. So the one just tuned on this morning, we talking about this chicken filet sandwich, why it's so powerful, why it's making our people getting warrants, people getting assaulted, people actually getting cussed out. Cashiers get cussed out. Managers have to order with people. People have to put signs on the door. People stand to the drive-through, take your order. What is it about a sandwich? And then at the end of the day, you got a white woman sitting behind corporate doors making all these billions of dollars. She's not giving no raise out to the blood. So I want somebody to take this video and show it to corporate Popeyes. I want somebody to show it because I want everybody working Popeyes to get a raise. And then I challenge you right now to take this video and send this video to Popeyes headquarters because I want everybody that work at Popeyes get a $2 raise this week. I'm telling you, you got the money, you making it. You probably ain't paying nothing but $1 and 20 cents off the sandwich, but you're making $3 a Sunday off of it, so you tripping your money. Anytime somebody do advertising like that, they tripping their money, y'all. We gotta wake up as a community. We gotta learn how to start supporting each other. We gotta learn how to stop hating on each other. Chick-fil-A, Burger King, Popeyes ain't hating on each other. They just using a marketing strategy towards each other. So now everybody going to Popeyes this week. I guess everybody be going to Chick-fil-A next week. Like Marie Mont said earlier. June Beans, everybody want to be in the in crowd. In crowd. You remember them things they had doing like this? With the kids playing with it, you'll hear no more about it. The yo-yo, you'll hear no more about it. It's just a phase we going through. But truly in life, if you get down on your knees and pray and ask God to deliver your life, and God, make my life better. I want to do better. I want better for my kids. I don't want to live the life I used to live. It's free to pray, y'all. But y'all ready to go pay $3 and then cause a lot of conviction about it. I'm not mad at you. I'm happy for you. Yeah. I'm going back by Popeyes today. I'm going to let you know I'm going back by Popeyes. But I appreciate y'all coming live this morning. I need my cut too. I promote everybody. And so she's saying that most of our black business can't don't have the money to advertise. There's no excuses no more. If y'all pay Tony Boston, it would be out there. If y'all wouldn't give me $1,000, $2,000, I'm not cheap. Y'all paying all the white folks all kind of money to advertise. Come to your locals or come to the Celebrity Hype Man. He'll make it happen for you. Not only me, I got other people that got podcasts. And we as podcast people can get together and help our community instead of trying to hate and see who got the best podcast. It's about uniting and unity together. It's about coming together. This Popeye thing, y'all done made me smarter. It made me want to open up a restaurant and just sell chicken. If chicken is that popular, is that the only thing I need to sell to pay my bills? I would do it. But at the end of the day, I just want to teach a lesson about this chicken sandwich. One chicken sandwich, 2 buns, a piece of chicken and some mayonnaise will cause you to go crazy. Look, wake up, people. Wake up. Wake up. Good morning, wake up. And I'm glad everybody's on my show. Don't forget, y'all, the same way y'all went to Popeyes, the same way I want y'all to come to this show, Old School Barbecue Festival in Nashville, Tennessee. Labor Day weekend is going down. John Mann declared Saturday. The same way, support us. Support us. It's a black lady on Popeye. Do y'all research? Well, Twan, she don't own it. It's a white lady that owns it. White lady got blonde hair and glasses. They just use the black lady for the front. At the end of the day, the white lady front the money for. You better do. So I did my research. I did my homework. I looked at it. So I'm just gonna keep it real with you. It make it seem like that. It don't tell you so much, but it's a powerful white woman with blonde hair with glasses. I pull it back up and give it to you. At the end of the day, she writing the checks. So man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Then my cousin on here. I see my cousin Jeremy Kelly. My cousin Jeremy Kelly's on here, and I didn't think about it. I know his kids probably say Maura. My little cousin Maura. And his son said, let's go to Popeyes. I can hit him now. Let's go to Popeyes. But then my cousin like, sit your ass down. You ain't going to Popeyes. Tiffany, get in that kitchen. Get in that kitchen. So it's just amazing, y'all. We'll sit here and support them and get in line for foolishness. But when it's time to call yourself on to God and pray and ask the Lord for forgiveness, we can't do that. Forgiveness for my brother. Forgiveness for my sister. Lord, thank you for how you woke me up this morning. We can't even thank God, but we'll wake up in the morning and raise hell about a $3 chicken sandwich. Somebody need to wake up. And it's bothering my mind right now. Because just like y'all went to Popeyes, I want y'all to find somebody at church to go to tomorrow and give your tithes and offering. It ain't gonna be your time. Just go and support a black pastor. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. Some of y'all get it, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all get it, but some of y'all don't. We'll run out of here and support foolishness. But when it's something for our mind, body, and soul, we don't want to support it. Somebody need to wake up this morning. It's just Celebrity Hype Man talking. I appreciate people around the world that's watching me this morning. But I'm getting upset. I'm getting aggravated. Because the only thing God is free to get salvation. Y'all want to stop crime. Y'all want to stop drugs. Y'all want to stop robberies. Y'all want to stop domestic assault. Y'all want to stop people talking crazy bullets. But salvation is free. I'm not here preaching y'all this morning, but it just bothers me. My grandmama, she gone home to be with the Lord. And I learned this from her. She said, son, anything given away easy, it ain't worth it. So I feel like them chicken sandwiches, they just give away easy. They advertise easy. It ain't worth it in the end. It's going to be some repercussions somewhere. And I feel guilty because I ate me a sandwich, and I hope it don't give me heartburns. But all I'm saying, y'all, I'm not talking bad about Popeyes. I'm not disgrading Popeyes. I just brought a topic up this morning because I see how black folks are fighting. They getting warrants. They get agitated. The line get long. People getting disrespected all over a chicken sandwich. But then God says, I walk by faith, not by sight. He said, let me enter the doors of your heart to change your life, to make your salvation right. And you said no, but you said yes to a chicken sandwich. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So somebody need to wake up. I mean, the thing is serious. I'm not going to lose my soul over enough foolishness when I know I can do better and gain more. You know, y'all got to wake up. The thing is serious, y'all. So all y'all that's going to Popeyes, say, let me know, I'm going to come by there. I'll shut Popeyes down. I'll write Popeyes and chicken, won't even eat the sandwich. To let people know it ain't about the sandwich. It's more than likely just a sandwich. But I'm just tired of using my people that's working there. Every time I go to Popeyes, I see black folks back there slaving, sweating. Ain't taking no break, feet hurt, but they're not getting no raise. Popeyes ain't getting no money back to no college fund, no high school fund, no little league football games. But they taking your money in 2 or 3 days. Got us running there like we barely got gas in our car, but we'll sit in line with no air conditioning and wait on a chicken sandwich. Come on, somebody. Y'all need to wake up. Ain't got no air in my car. Foolish, I ain't got no air in my car, but I want a fish sandwich. A chicken sandwich. Come on, y'all. We need to wake up and use our mind. And to all the people that's working in Popeyes this morning, I pray for you that your mind be right, your soul be right, because you're dealing with foolish people that's coming in with attitudes, getting upset because their food ain't right. We didn't ask you to come anyway. You came on your own. So I just pray for that you, as a manager of the store, that you pray with your team leaders, pray with your store managers, and pray with your workers and say, Lord, we're going to make this day happen. I want everybody that work at Popeyes this morning, they get in a second and pray. We don't know what came on us, but we got to have a job to pay our bills. Lord, bless us for the day because we're going to get some ignorant people in here mad because we ain't got no sandwiches. It ain't foolish. You can go down across the street and get them $6 at the Walmart and buy you a thing of chicken. They got 8 chicken breasts in there. Take them home with Caesar, put the same peanut oil grease they use, and get you some butter bread and put on and eat it. And thank God I got a chicken sandwich. And that's all you want. Yeah, Stacy. Stacy, my friend. Stacy, my life coach over here this morning. My friend, I think it's Stacy. But y'all, we got to wake up as a community. What's up to my young lady that's in Detroit? Hot Detroit Radio, I see you live this morning. Hot Detroit Radio live on my air this morning. I appreciate y'all from Detroit. But it's just on topic that bothers me, y'all. It's moving me. It's moving. I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. This is how good God has been to me. For allowing me to get on this morning and tell y'all about a chicken sandwich. It's bigger than me, y'all. And y'all got to realize it's bigger than y'all. But do your research. And like I said, just support your own black business. We go ahead and support everybody else, but we want to support our sister and brother that's in our community. We won't rise them up. We won't put them in a Bugatti. We won't put them in a Porsche. We won't put them in a Lamborghini. We won't put them in a new home. But we're sitting here and talking hate and trying to rob and talk crazy about them. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And you wonder, some people say, well, black folks ain't professional, white folks ain't professional either. Because they talk to her, they beat her, they shoot her. They call us niggas every day. Come on now, this thing is for real. Y'all better wake up. But yeah, I bought a sandwich, and I'm convicted I bought a sandwich. I prayed about it, and the Lord forgave me. I just want to see what all the hype was about. Because, like she said, advertising get you every time. But when I went in there, I knew this was foolish on me for trying to be in the in crowd. So I confess right now, Lord, thank you, I'm sorry for what I have done. But that's one thing about me, I can accept my faults. But I did it, yeah, I did it. Like my cousin just got, my best friend just got there, he said, Tony, you was an in crowd. And sometimes the in crowd get y'all in trouble. You're doing it because everybody else doing it. You're doing it because everybody else doing it. Let's do something positive. She said, I don't see what's so special about the sandwich. I heard about the lines wrapped around the restaurant. It's ridiculous. Well, like I said, Popeyes is only in the black community, the low poverty, low poor community. You got one on the outskirts of every black community. Deep in the suburbs, there's no Popeyes. Never such heard of a Popeyes. But they know what to do to get our last dollars. But I ain't telling you how to spend your man. I ain't telling you how to spend your money. I ain't telling you what to do. Do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you how I'm going to do it. But I just let y'all know that God is free. And I want you to speak, Damon, with you, but it won't bring you on. I try to bring you on. It's simple, but it won't bring you on. Wow. So just like y'all support Popeyes, just like y'all support Popeyes, go support somebody black. I gotta get up out of here, y'all. And I want to see everybody in Nashville next week. Support us. We'll be in Nashville, y'all. We'll be at 625 Smith Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee. Fair Park Grounds. Gates open at 2. Showtime stores at 4. For more information, you can call me or you can call my partner, 615-573-5536. For more information for VIP seating, you can call Tony Boston. Ain't number 2 people on this show you can reach. John Smith and Tony Boston. If you need to know anything else about it, don't be late. Because we get for real down and dirty about this show. Let me bring this young lady on right here. See what she got to say about it. Man, it's amazing. Thank God. Hi, good morning. Good morning.
What's up? Good morning. This is what I want to say. What we don't look at is the subliminal messages. You've pointed out multiple times that Popeyes is owned by a white woman, but they have a black woman on the commercials. If you look at all of these white businesses that strictly target the black community, majority of their face of the businesses are something that black people can relate to. When KFC came out with the Nashville hot chicken, everybody flew to KFC. They wanted to see what the Nashville's hot chicken is. Well, this is my thing. Honey, we had hot chicken in Nashville and in Chattanooga way before KFC, way before Chick-fil-A, way before Popeyes, and we don't support our businesses. You've got 400 Degrees in Nashville, black owned, black run, black employees, home recipes. You've got businesses like that. You've got the Caribbean Hut on Clarksville Highway, black owned, black run, Caribbean food. You've got all of these different places, but we don't support our own. We'll go to Popeyes and Chick-fil-A before we go to Herman's. That's sad. Then you also have to look at when you're talking about the pay. They're not going to give them a raise because they're only paying them the minimum that the state is saying that they have to pay them. So it's our responsibility to get with our legislation, and we need to have a conversation and look at the minimum wage. Making minimum wage in these restaurants, they're making $290 a week. That's a little over $1,100 a month. You can't even live off of $1,100 a month in the state of Tennessee anymore. Maybe in the 90s, yeah, it was possible. But now it's not possible because you have the average rent in the state of Tennessee is $1,200. That is the average rent. They're renting out in Chattanooga 1-bedroom apartments for $1,400. You're paying $18,000 and $15,000 for a 3-bedroom. Then you also have to look at the demographics. You're right. I live in Hickson. Ain't no Popeyes out here. There's not a liquor store on every corner out here like it is when you go into East Chattanooga. There's not a corner store that's selling chicken, beer, and cigarillos on every block down here. No, they're not having that shit. They don't want it in their communities. And that's what leads to the subliminal messages. See, they put things in the African American communities that will harm us because they know that it's a mental warfare and we're not going to be smart enough to bypass it. Everybody's going to want to go in. Prime example, in Nashville, Paul's Market. On every corner in the Black community in Nashville, there's a corner store that is not Black owned. There's a liquor store. And when we go in to spend our money, they talk crazy to us. They disrespectful to our women. They disrespectful to our elders. And then when we say something, they look at us and say, and you still gonna come in and buy from us. You still gonna come spend your money with us. They know that. So they say we do what we want to do when we want to do it and how we want to do it, and you dumbasses are still gonna come spend our money. Now, if we started boycotting them and said, oh, okay, you can be disrespectful, but you're not gonna make no money here. That's what they did to Paul's Market. It's been on the news all across the state. Shut the man down. Made him close his doors. So if we have such a problem with how things are run in our community because we don't have grocery stores in our community, we don't have Avondale Center that's open, there's a liquor store on every block, but you can't open up the community center, put them out of business. Send them home, because those people come over here from our country, they live 5 years tax-free. Well, 7 years tax-free, and they get all these grants and stuff from the government to open their business. But here we are, Black people that live here, and we can't even get a business loan to pay back, but they give these people free money. So if we got a problem with it, let's shut them down. Send them home. Send them back to their country.
Wow.
Donald Trump said he don't want us here. Let's send him back to his country. If we stop buying products that Donald Trump has invested in, Armor All, that's one of his big investments. If we as Black people stop buying them, he'll take his butt back home, and the rest of them will too, because they know they're not going to make no money over here.
You got it. You say, I ain't gonna lie, you speaking the truth. You said what you had to say. Good morning. I didn't mean to get you and your husband up early in the morning, get y'all rised up. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry.
We good.
Your husband, I'm sorry. Y'all got to start y'all day. May God bless y'all. May keep y'all. May strengthen y'all. And thank you for watching me. And stay tuned. And I thank you for talking the truth. So it's no problem. It's no problem.
I'll see you next weekend at the barbecue fest.
I want to see him have a good time. Bring your lunch chairs, okay?
Okay.
Wow, man, it's amazing what people. It's amazing. God, it's amazing. Wow, how this chicken sandwich has inspired and woke people up, and people got bigger thoughts about it. I'm trying to let you speak, man. They won't let you bring you on. I don't know why. Wow, this thing is deep. This thing is deep. The brother want to speak so bad. Let me see what he got to say. He better be good. It better be good. You want to speak, I'll let you speak. I want you to speak. I want you to get your thoughts out.
What up, Tony?
Hey, what up, my brother?
Hey, man, what's going on? What I wanted to say is, to me, honestly, the only answer is revolution. And when I say revolution, I don't mean, grabbing guns and shooting people. I mean revolution in our own minds. And if you look at it, like I go back to the Popeye situation, this not nothing but the Bible being replayed over again. If you look at the Garden of Eden, what did the serpent do? He used advertisement to get Eve to bite the apple. That's the same thing the white folks do to us over and over, because they know that that's what we're going to do. They know that we're going to fall for the same trick over and over. So what the white man does is he say, okay, listen, we're going to get them. We're going to use advertisement to get them to fall for the same trick, and we're going to use division to divide the people. So all the white man does is advertise. You get an app, it's advertisements. You look at a TV show, it's advertisements. You look at the news, commercials, everything is paid for by advertisements. Hell, the NFL pay their salary by advertisements. The white man knows this. He is the master of advertising. So what he does is he say, okay, listen, we're going to use Gucci. Gucci can put a picture of a monkey up, and then divide the people by advertisement. What's the boxer name? Floyd Mayweather. He keeps supporting Gucci. T.I. don't support Gucci. So they put T.I. against Mayweather. They use that same trick over and over. Same thing with Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. They use the same trick over and over. Same thing with Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick. They use the same trick over and over again because they know that's going to divide the people, and that's going to get us all in a rut, and that's going to get us mad at each other. That's going to get us fighting each other, and then that's going to further divide us over and over again. So what I'm saying is, when we revolutionize our minds and quit falling for these same schemes, and when we put our money within our own community, and we quit going in here, putting money in these white restaurants, you know, what's that, Waffle House, using food that's going to destroy us, you know, come up out of these churches. This religion ain't helping us. We've been here 400 years. This religion, you know, all this stuff, it ain't helping us. Like, we need to wake up. Like, all these religions, it's not doing nothing but using us as a scapegoats to blame us for the stuff that's going on in our communities. So my thing is, when we revolutionize our minds, when we quit, you know, calling our women bitches, calling our dudes niggas, and, you know, get up out these politics, this religion, then we can see it goes back to the beginning. We are the original people. The white man know that. So since we're the original people, he knows the original trick to get us every time. And that's to get our desires to eat. The white man know, okay, listen, we got that woman to go get that apple, so we can go get these black people to get these Popeyes. We can go get them to eat Waffle House. We can go get this and this and this. So they master. That's why they brought us over here to America on slave ships. Because, okay, listen, we're going to just take all their money. We're going to use them, pick our cotton, you know, do all this stuff. We're going to just use them for a source of advertisement. That's why, you know, we spend 2% of our dollars in our own community. The rest of the 98% go to him. So that's why the conditions don't change. That's why, you know, we still got the same amount of wealth, which is 2%. Nothing changes because he knows we're gonna fall for the same trick. We've been falling for the same trick for 400 years. It's the same scheme since the beginning of mankind. We've been falling for the same exact trick over and over, and we're gonna keep falling for it because it'll be something else next week. It'll be another big thing, and then they'll divide the people. You'll have, you know, they'll use one big black figure. It might be, who knows who it might be, but it'll be another controversy. It'll put this group against this group. Then one group will say, oh man, I support this person. Then another group will say, oh, I support this and this and this, and then that'll divide us, and they'll keep using the same trick year after year, month after month, day after day, and we'll keep falling for it, and we'll keep on doing it because they already know. They know the word. They know the word of God. So the devil knows the Bible just like God does. But the devil is on earth. Hell is empty. All the demons are here. So the white man knows that. So he said, okay, listen, we're going to just use the same trick and the same playbook over and over. And we just, and all it is another scheme, and we just keep on falling for it. But if we revolutionize our minds and understand that we the original people, we the Hebrews from the Bible, you know what I'm saying, that came out of Egypt by Moses, who conquered Jericho by Joshua, who blew the trumpets and knocked the walls down. If we can understand that and revolutionize our minds and quit calling each other niggas and bitches and hoes, and quit, you know, using child support to keep kids from each other and killing each other, and you know, falling for these European philosophy and, you know, this superstitious religion, and waiting on somebody to come, some white Jesus to come out the sky and save us, when really we need to revolutionize our minds for anything to happen. If we all can understand that, then the prison walls will fall down. All these systems will fall because they're only run through us. If it ain't us, it ain't no NFL, it ain't no NBA, it ain't no advertisement. We run everything. We the battery that powers it. So if I buy my kid a toy and I take the battery out, the toy is worthless because I took the batteries out. We the battery that power this whole world. Without us, it ain't nothing. We power the whole economy by our ignorance. They're powered by our ignorance. So if we take ourselves out of all that stuff, they don't have no power. So as long as we keep dividing ourselves, as long as we keep falling for these same schemes, as long as you got Bloods against the Crips, Democrat, Republican, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, you know, Kaepernick against Jay-Z, they know what they're doing. It's the same scheme that Satan used in the garden in the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Separate Adam and Eve. You separate this group from this group. All the devil uses separation, and he's been doing it over and over. Hitler against the Jews, blacks against the whites, this against that. He knows what he's doing, but the thing about it is, we just got to realize who we are as a people and unify and quit falling for it. But as long as we keep falling for it, then we're going to keep falling into it, and it ain't nothing we can do about it. We can get on here and talk about this. It's 2019. It'll be 2029, and you'll be 10 years older, and we'll be talking about, it'll be another issue about freaking old Charlie's against this restaurant or this group against this group. It'll be the same scheme over and over again. But God waiting on us as a black people to say, listen, if they just realize who they are, if they realize the power that they truly have, then I can come down and I can help them. But as long as they divided and they stay ignorant, he can't intervene in a situation of division. He can't intervene like that because we don't even know who we are. If we in America, black people are the stepchild. Okay? We in the back seat of a Porsche. America is a fancy car. We in the back seat of a Porsche, but we don't realize if we come out of that Porsche, we got a Lamborghini over here waiting on us. But we keep on riding in the back seat, fighting each other in the back seat of a Porsche. But we don't realize we got a Lamborghini waiting on us. When we come out there Porsche and wait on that Lamborghini to come, we gonna keep on sitting here waiting and dividing ourselves and hating ourselves and keep doing the same thing year after year, month after month. So my whole thing is, what we need to do, we need to stop supporting all this stuff that we supporting. This false religion, these advertisements, these sports. That's not God didn't bring us in America to be running on a football field, to be running on a basketball court, or to be eating on Popeyes, or to be eating at Waffle House, or be shaking our booty in the club, or to be rapping and calling each other niggas. He called us over here to start a revolution to bring his kingdom from heaven to earth. That's the black man's purpose in America. That's our purpose. Our purpose is not to be fighting over Popeyes, or to be fighting over Jay-Z and Kaepernick, or to be fighting over all this divisive stuff. He brought us over here to revolutionize, like Gil Scott-Heron said. The revolution will not be televised. And those words are true. These churches ain't doing nothing, man. It's been 400 years, bro. That stuff ain't brought us closer together. Politics ain't nothing. That stuff ain't brought us closer together. All they do is create another problem so they can be the solution. White folks, they create AIDS, so they got to be the solution to that. They created cancer. They got to be the solution to that. They created racism, so they got to be the solution. They create problems, so they have to be the solution to the same problem they create. So they can just make up something. Hey, look, let's create this problem, AIDS. So then they'll create a medicine to counteract it. So you got to go to them to get it. Same way with the vaccines. You got to get vaccines to take your kids to school, or else you can't put them in school. If not, you will lose everything. So they create the problem so they can be the solution. So you always got to go to them. That keeps them relevant. If they don't have those things or those tools of division, they're not relevant, or they're not a people. So they have to keep us divided, and they have to keep us arguing over chicken and sports and entertainment so they can stay relevant. Just like Satan in the Garden of Eden. So to me, I think once we realize who we are as a people, then we can revolutionize ourselves, and then we can get up out of this, and we can, be kings like we used to be.
What? Man, that's deep, man. Hey, that's deep what you said. Hey, man, wow. Now I said wow. So you think this whole chicken thing started from the garden, and I ain't never thought about it like that.
Yeah, because the food comes with an appetite. When you come out your mother's womb, you born with an appetite. What's the first thing they do? They come out your womb, they say, look, put your baby on your breast so she can suck, or he or she can suck. That's the first thing that happens when you come out. You born with an appetite. So when you become an adult, you get a choice of what you choose to eat. So when you young, you don't got no choice. You either gonna get breastfed or you gonna get Similac. Okay, you got two options. But as you grow, your options exponentiate, which means you can choose from Popeyes, Waffle House. You can grow your own food. You got a multiplicity of choices. Okay, so the only way Satan can destroy you is to use advertisement against you. And if you can get a certain people to stereotype them on a certain thing, which is chicken, or grape soda or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the white man use his type of racist ideology to divide us, then okay, people they're gonna be drawn to that because they're not gonna know any better. So all they gotta do is keep advertising chicken, keep advertising the NFL, keep advertising, you know, these, you know, rap artists that only talk about glorifying killing us, you know. And then if they can keep doing that, then that'll further divide our minds to where, you know, you got all these divisions. Then every time we look at another black man, we want to kill him because you don't like this, or you got red shoes on, bro. You in my hood with red shoes on, I'm finna kill you. You know, or oh man, you don't like LeBron going to Cleveland. Like I know a dude, he got killed in Cleveland because LeBron went to Cleveland and he had a Cleveland jersey on back when LeBron first left. He got killed just because LeBron went to Cleveland. Left Cleveland and he had a Cleveland jersey on. He killed him just like that because the white man knows that same advertising is propaganda, and they've been using that since the beginning of time. Remember, the serpent was the craftiest beast in the whole garden that God put in the garden. He was the craftiest, and he used that crafty serpent to make us wiser, but also to see if we're gonna destroy ourselves. So God's sitting up here looking like, okay, listen, I'm finna put this crafty ass, I'm finna put them in the midst of this white man, this crafty ass white man. He the craftiest person on the whole planet. He can make nuclear.
Wow. Hey, wow, that brother is deep, y'all. His phone, your phone was messing up. It started messing up. We next call. Wow, that brother was deep, y'all. Did y'all see what this brother actually had to say? Wow, so many things. Hey, man, that thing is real. That brother kept it real. God, that brother kept it real. I never looked at it like that. Dwayne Caldwell, I never looked at it how he brung it. He's, God, y'all need to go back and watch. If y'all just not tuned on to this video, it's been an amazing morning. People from around the world been on here. I see numbers keep going down. I'm waking people up on Saturday. I'm starting controversy. But what I am going to do, I'm going by Popeyes today, and I'm going to ask Popeye to support my local football team. Y'all working my people shit to death, and they not getting nothing out of it. Wow. Man, it's been an amazing morning. It has really been an amazing morning. I can't believe what I have heard this morning about all over chicken sandwich, all over 2 pieces of buns with butter on it, mayonnaise and cheese. And that brother was deep. Marie Mark was deep. The other young lady she's from Nashville. So we gotta learn how to support our own black business. Just like we got IRS and you got the other tax people. Support your own people, y'all. We want to keep our money in our community. We want to help each other. Wow, it's been an amazing morning. On a Saturday morning with Celebrity Men, wake up to foolishness. All over a chicken sandwich. So I hope all y'all preachers go to church tomorrow and preach on the chicken sandwich. Look, it's like to me, Popeyes was crowded this week. How many churches going to be crowded tomorrow? How many malls going to be crowded tomorrow? How many local black businesses going to be crowded today? We got to think about this stuff. Because we're on the urge of, like he said, we support foolishness when we know we need to what's going on with our mind. I'm not mad at making money because I go by Popeyes. I'm not mad. It's just a point about how they using my people. Got black folks that are slave for $8, but you just made $1 billion off a chicken sandwich and you can't give my people no raise. Fake chicken training. Somebody said a fake chicken sandwich. And I'm kind of thinking that chicken is fake because of the way they bringing it out. I want to add somebody, but it won't let me add them. It won't let me add them. I don't know why. But this is your man, Celebrity Man T. Boston. And it's 10:31. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. Y'all get y'allself up. Enjoy y'all morning. Pray. It's free to pray. You don't have to have no Chick-fil-A money to pray. But they do want you to bring your tithes and offerings to the Lord. No, but it's free to pray. And all I'm saying, invest your money so that you can get something back out of it. And I'm going by I'm going by Popeyes today. And I might go live from Popeyes. I want y'all just to see the reaction we get from people, the managers, everything. And to all the people that went to jail last night from Popeyes, I'm sorry from y'all. Fighting in Popeyes over a piece of chicken. The guy ran through the window, hit the cashier in the face. Wow, go to YouTube. It's on YouTube. The other 4 little girls got to fighting last night, going to jail, getting warrants over a piece of chicken. Get your mind right, girl. This is your man. I got the hottest show on Facebook right now. Thank y'all. Watch me during the week. It was just a special edition where I came on this Saturday. Had a little time, but I got to go. Don't forget, next week in Nashville, y'all. We'll be in Nashville for the Old School Barbecue Festival. That Saturday, we'll be at the John Maynard Classic. Tennessee State is going to play Mississippi State right in Nashville at the Nashville Stadium, y'all. It's going down with your man, Celebrity Man T. Boston. May God bless you. Make sure, and make sure y'all vote for me. I'm going to have a link coming out. So tell them, I need y'all to vote for me. I got nominated. I need everybody around the world to hit that link and get it on. May God bless you. May keep you. May strengthen you. I love everybody. This is your man, Celebrity Man. And don't forget, whatever you do, you are the next big hit. I am the next big hit. This is my coffee mug. Got them for sale. We got coffee mugs for sale. And may God bless you. See you later. Bye.